Hello everybody, so Peter here down in his man shed, just looking at a couple of trains going around. Didn't come down here yesterday, the Friday, well, blimey, hottest day of the year so far and all that, no, up in the 30, God knows, 37, oh, much more pleasant today. So I've come down here because I've been doing a modification to the Class 66s, something which I've been I was very thrilled to find on the web that someone had made this modification. It's good for some Class 66s by Bachmann's. It can't fit them all. And I'm wondering if you think to yourself, well, what have you done, Pete? What have you done? Well, this is the one that I made up from all the bits and pieces, as I said, you know, the body, the chassis, the PCB board, the bogies and bogie frames. I literally built it up, and it's so she's the way it would have been had you bought that one from a shop or whatever, yeah. But right, so the Bachmann 66, lovely job, but you all know Bachmann cheated when it came to the lighting functions, yeah. So guess what, guys, there's a company out there that's producing the little PCB LED lighting boards that you have to fit at each end to correct the oversight by Bachmann. Now it doesn't fit every single Bachmann 66, depending what style the lights are. Hold on, let's get the company name. There we are. The Illuminated Models, yeah. You can see the bits that I've had to take out. They are, you know, you unsolder, so you can't use this kit, guy, unless you can solder. So there's four. What I've done is I've done 4 Class 66s that I can alter, and I've just altered the one end. But I'm so happy with this product, I've gone and ordered more, so I might do both ends. But at the moment, only one end is done. But you're saying, well, what's it look like, Pete? All right. So you got your 2 Hattons, yeah. You know all their lighting functions work. This is the new bit, so that's now had its correction. The beautiful Maritime 66 from Rails of Sheffield, she's coming around. No lights on the moment because I don't want to spoil it. And I've got the good old 37, no sounds at the moment. Right, let's have a look at 6607. I'm going to put the lights on. Oh, so she's facing the wrong way, so you've got your red tail lights, yeah? Let's make the face the right way. Ta-da! Well, there you are, guys, the correct running mode for daytime running. You've got your daytime running lights, and you've got your main light on and the headlight. And the beauty is that you still got your red lights as well, you know, because they've got the 2 little LEDs side by, you know, whatever, to give you the red and the white. So when you're going the other end, you don't lose that functionality. So that's that. So as you can see, so let's do the other one as she comes round, and she's coming up. Let's turn the lights on. Look at that, absolutely fabulous. I'm over the moon. But as I say, can't work with all the 66s. It can do with the one with the big eye, the big headlight. And it can do with the other versions where the headlights are either side. It doesn't do the one where the marker lights are on the Bachmanns are the little bits of painted white, you know, obviously, because that's where the running light should be. This kit doesn't fix that, I'm afraid. So it's only certain 66s that it do. I'll show you in a second the ones that it can fit and the ones it can't fit. But fantastic. There's in this little packet that I showed you, as well as the circuit boards. I don't know if they're going to show up. You have to remove on the board a little resistor. Well, you don't have to. They want you to on the instructions. There is a little resistor that's on the bank of resistors that they. There it is. There it's that little black speck in the. There it is on the right hand side at the bottom of the packet. You see that little black speck? That's a resistor. That's the old resistor that I've had to unsolder from the PCB board. And then this one comes with new resistors to solder back on. So as I said to you guys, there they are. That's the resistors in that white. They've given me 4 in case I lose one, or you get 2 in the kit, but they've given me extra ones. So what you see there are the old PCB boards from the old Bachmann lighting system. So you replace that, and it is an exact replacement. It's brilliant. I can't say how thrilled I am with this kit. It was so straightforward. You got to obviously translate your wiring and be able to solder. All right, so it's not for the faint-hearted, I suppose. But my soldering iron is only a run-of-the-mill. It's got not the finest of tips, but a fine tip, I guess. It's not it's not a chisel end soldering iron or whatever. I'll show you all these bits and pieces in a second. Take that out of the way. So there you go. Well done, guys. It's a fantastic modification, as you can see. I love it. So now that loco, well, can't get better than that for the Bachmann loco, really, to be honest. So I'm over the moon with it. But I'll take the camera off the stand now, where you're watching these things going around, and show you what the other locos which I've done it to and which you can't do it to, okay? And what the circuit board, I've got a circuit board, and show you the areas that you've got to take off and resolder. But to be honest, although they tell you to replace the resistor, someone else on the internet has done it. I've seen a YouTube video of this company's someone else who's put this modification on, and they didn't go round to changing the resistor. So what that would do, I don't know, but it actually, and when I fitted these, I did try it without changing the resistor, and it looked fine. You could leave it at that, I guess. I don't know if well, I'm not sure what the resistor does, whether or not if it lets the lights be a little bit brighter, because who knows, I don't know. But I've done what the company suggests. It wasn't the end of the world to do it, just very fiddly, so but the main part of it was a lot straightforward. And would you want to have sound on just for a couple of more, just runs whilst she runs around? So that's the 66, and that's the you can hear the 37, can't you? A little bit of an apology for the last Class 66 sound movie I made. Someone did tell me, posted to me on the comments about the TTS Class 66 sound. That fact that you can have the warning klaxon start up before the engine start, but it's the reason probably I forgot it was there, but the reason why I didn't include it anyway was the fact that you've got to select function 9, I think the guy said, before you do the engine start, and then you will get the klaxon warning before the engine start, which is, so that's great. So well done. It's all there after all on the TTS 66, but it was just that it wasn't an automatic function, whereas the other ones, they were. As soon as you hit start up, they did have the klaxon sound. So but Hornby TTS have elected that you have to select a function number first before you do the startup. But fair play to them, it was all there. And as I say, I've got nothing against TTS's. I've got 6 Hornbys, and they're all fitted with TTS's. As you know, I've got my 2 Class 08s, I've got 2 Class 67s and 2 Class 60s, all fitted, obviously running with TTS sound chips, and they work very well. I'm very happy with them, so I'm not going to bother to spend a fortune replacing something that works very well. But that's it. So the next one, other than this video, as I said to you, I will do a video showing the sound variations on the Class 37s, one of which is coming around now, because this Class 37 is a special one. So more about that when I make that video, okay? Right, so I'm going to just show you the other 66s where you can't do the modification, alright? Well, without doing a lot of surgery. Here we go. Just wait for this one to go through. Right, so here we are. So these three that I've got here, these are the ones that you can't modify, because obviously they've got the painted white ends supposed to be representing the white running lights, daytime running lights, yeah? So it's no good changing those, you won't get the same effect. This one is waiting for the new set that I've got on order. That one I've done, because that works with that one, and obviously this one I'm waiting for, and this one with the large lens is being fixed as well. Okay, so that's the two models that you you can fix. That's the style of logo that you can't. All right, down below, so let's have a look. This is a spare PCB board, and here next to the brown connectors there is the resistors that you need to change, and there it shows you there on the instructions that particular one, 1, 2, 3 down, you need to remove and resolder the new one back on again. So got to be able to solder, guys. All right. It's not so bad on the back of the boards, yeah. You know, it's quite good, because the new board that comes, that's the Bachmann board with the little soldering points, which you have obviously take the wires from. The new PCB board that comes from this company, the soldering points are a bit bigger in actual fact, so it's easier to solder, and you use the same wiring, but there is one that's made redundant. There's not on this particular colour, it's normally a yellow. I can't really see a yellow on here, so you've used different colours on this one, but never mind. Anyway, but the thing is, it's all marked up. The board itself has got letters that correspond with the letters that's on the PCB board, and you can see that I just made myself, so I've gone for marker lights and daylights. So you have an orange wire needed that goes to the solder pad C. There's a G and E solder pad which needed a green, so what you've got to do, you've got to bridge G and E together, alright? And then for the night running lights, F and B, which was a blue and red. So this is my writing, but this is all how, if you wanted it configured. If you just want the two white marker lights only and nothing else, if you want the nighttime running lights, not the daytime, that's the night one. So I've obviously gone for the day one, and if you wanted them all, well, you know, so it's not switchable. Once you've soldered them, it's not switchable. It's not like the Hattons, but for me, my loco now is running correctly the way I would have wanted it anyway, so it's better, you know, better than the Bachmann as it was. Okay, but I'm zooming out. There's the good instruction sheet that came with it all in colour. Really helps to go through every little detail, and this is the little code that tells you what is what. See, they're marking on the whatever the wire was, the colour wires that you got on your original PCB board, what they are, the positive red, the negative red, and so on and so forth. Right, so you take the information from there and then you bring it over to what you want it done on here. Okay, it wasn't really hard, guys. If I can do it, you can all do it. And to do this work, my soldering iron is just bring out the soldering iron. There we are. So it's where are we? All right, so it's not the thinnest of tips, but obviously it's got to be a good tip. All right, and that, believe it or not, I was able to get into remove those resistors. There you go. Put the sound back on. Doesn't that look fantastic now? Why Bachmann didn't do it in the first place, who knows? All good. Most of the other Bachmann models, like the 37s and things like that, they're all correct with their lights and things. It was just the Class 66. I suppose they would have ended up having to create two types of lighting circuitry, with ones for this particular model. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that, bloody sneeze. But yeah, one for this particular style of models and the other one I showed you, and obviously the ones with the white marker lights that are in paint would need a completely new different circuitry and a different moulding for that 66, so obviously you've got to do what's good for production. But there we are. It's fabulous, absolutely fabulous. Okay people, so yeah, that's it for now. I'll get back to you with the Class 37 video later, alright? I'm just going to enjoy myself now looking at these going around. All the best everybody, bye bye, catch you later, bye.